Hello guys, I hope you all are good. So actually in the last last video, we have started discussion on two-dimensional array. Till the last class, I had covered the small programs on two-dimensional array and some basic theories on that. Small program in the sense, just how to initialize the array and how to access the elements of the array, some basic technique we have discussed using the looping concept also. Now today we will start the real programs on two-dimensional array, or it is called matrix also, because two-dimensional array it is also called as matrix. This is a very common term in mathematics, right? Array and matrix, this is a very common term in the mathematics. The same terminology also here, but here we will don't solve with pen and paper. We will write the program to solve the requirement here, right? So write a program to find the trace of n cross n matrix. Better I will write in small n. N cross n matrix of array. What is the meaning of this n cross n? Simple. Number of row is n and number of column is also n. Number of row is n and number of column is n. So if the number of rows and columns are same, it is also called as a square matrix, right? Square matrix means number of rows suppose 2 and number of column also 2. Number of rows suppose 3 and number of column also 3. Then it is called as a square matrix. So trace of a n cross n matrix we will determine by writing a C program, right? Observe here. Let me tell you what is the meaning of this trace here. Trace is very simple. Suppose the meaning of trace. Suppose I have the element like this. Suppose element is 1, 0, 2, 3, 5, 5, and suppose 7. Then suppose I have again 7, 0, and 2 here, 3 here, or 4. I'll take 4 here, right? Now this is a this particular matrix. This is a matrix, right? Two-dimensional array, or it is called matrix. This particular matrix having 3 row and 3 column, 3 row and 3 column, right? So 3 row 3 column, if the number of rows is equal to number of column, then it is called a square matrix. And remember, trace of the matrix calculation can be possible if your matrix is square matrix. Suppose I will write like this, one more array or matrix. I will write suppose 2 3 4 5, sorry, 2 3 4 5, and suppose 7 6. Right now in this particular matrix, or particular array, how many rows are? Row equal to 2 and column equal to, sorry, row equal to 3, column equal to 2. So here row and column are not equal, right? So it is not a square matrix. It is not a square matrix. If it is not a square matrix, then trace for this category of matrix is not possible. It is not possible here, right? But in this case, the matrix number of row, number of column are same, so it is treated as a square matrix. So we can find out the trace. If your number of row is 2 and number of column is also 2, then it is also a square matrix. 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3, 4 cross 4, 5 cross 5. Any square matrix you will take, in that case you can find the trace. So what is the trace here? Trace, remember, trace is what? The summation of element, okay? The summation of, I'll write here, the trace meaning is what? Trace meaning is summation of all principal diagonal element. All principal diagonal element. Okay, diagonal element. Sir, what is the principal diagonal element? Again, a big question, right? So in every matrix, every square matrix, we will find 2 diagonal. Diagonal, I hope you know diagonal because it is a common term in geometry, right? So this is one diagonal. These are elements are diagonal, and also one more element is also there. One more diagonal is there. 7 5 2 5 7. This is also one diagonal. So in this case, our two diagonal, this diagonal is called principal diagonal, and this is called secondary diagonal. Secondary diagonal, this is the principal diagonal, this one is called principal diagonal. And here trace is here trace, this is not, y is not there. So trace is summation of all principal diagonal element. That means in this case, what is the trace value? Trace value become 1 plus 5, 1 plus 5 plus 4 is 10 is the answer. 10 is the answer. So I will write a program. I will give a n cross n matrix, I mean square matrix, and my program will be give the trace value, trace result, right? So how to write the program? A simple logic I will write here. Okay, a simple logic I will write here. Observe carefully what is that logic means. Suppose I have the element 1 2 0, and another element 5 0, suppose 3 or 4, another 6, suppose 4, and suppose here 7, right? Right now this is my matrix, right? So this is the diagonal, principal diagonal. This one is the principal diagonal element 1 0 7, right? Now if we observe it carefully, index number, so this is row index 0, row index 1, row index 2. This is column index 0, column index 1, column index 2. So I need to add these diagonal elements only, not other elements. So observe, the one position is what? This one position is 0 row and 0 column. That means the row index and column index are same for this one. But for 2, if you see the 2, this 2, the row index is 0, but column index is 1. That means row index and column index is not same for non-diagonal elements. For every diagonal element, suppose I will talk about this 0. See, row index number is 1, and column index number is also 1. For 7, row index is 2 and column index is also 2. That means every element which are here in the diagonal, principal diagonal, then for principal diagonal, the row index and column index are identical, same. But apart from this diagonal element, any element you would take, suppose I will take 5, 5 having row 1, but column is what? 0. Different index will come. It is not same. So very simple logic. What I will do, I will take these elements when row value, row index and column index is same. Row index and column index is the same. At that time, I will take this element and I will add one by one, right? The simple logic I will use here. Observe carefully the program. Right, this is the, here I will write, suppose I am taking here one array integer array1, and suppose array size is, suppose I am taking here 20 comma 20, big size array I have taken 20 20, right? And I comma j comma nr number of row comma nc number of column comma sum equal to 0. This much number of variable is required, right? Now immediately I'm giving a message, printf enter number of row and column. Number of row and column. Number of row and column I will enter. So scanf function, immediately scanf percentile d comma ampersand nr comma ampersand nc, ampersand nr comma nc, right? So so here 2 value I am reading means here percentile this should be 2 times. So 2 times nr comma enc. Next is what? Now suppose user will be give the NR value 3, but a NC value is 2. At that time, my matrix will not a square matrix. If NR value and NC value is not same, suppose by mistake the user is giving some different value, NR value and NC value, then my matrix, I cannot find out the trace, right? I cannot find out the trace, my program will be not executed successfully, some error will be given. That means the NR and NC value must be same. The user has to be enter from the keyboard. NR suppose 3, then NC also 3. NR suppose 2, then NC also 2. NR suppose 5, then NC also 5. Then only it can be treated as a square matrix. So for that, in that point of view, I'm putting one condition. Suppose if for safe side, I'm putting one condition. If NR not equal to NC, right? Then immediately the message should be displayed printf one message. This is purely optional. If you are very much known, then you can give NR value 2, NC value also 2, NR value also 3, NC value also 3. Then that condition is not required at all. For safe side, I am writing this condition. Suppose NR value, NC value by mistake the user is giving wrong with some different value, then immediately message will be displayed that NR and NC value should not be different. Okay, should not be different. Anything you can give in place of this particular statement. You can write any statement as per your suitability, right? Your suitability you can write here. But I'm writing right now NR and NC value should not be different. That means it should be same, right? Right. Then if suppose the user is not giving different value, same value is giving, then else if it is everything is correct, then continue. What continues? Printf. Immediately message give printf enter percentile d elements. Okay, percentile d elements and comma NR into NC. Right, NR into NC. What is the meaning? Meaning is very clear. So I told if my matrix is m cross n, then how many element I can enter? M into n element I can enter. Suppose my matrix row is 3, column is 2, then I can enter 3 into 2, 6 element to the matrix. Suppose my row is 3, column is 3, then I can enter 3 into 3, 9 element to the matrix. Suppose my row is 2, column is 2, then I can enter 2 into 2, 4 element to the matrix. That's why I have written here enter percentile D. Suppose I will enter here NR value 3 and NC value is 3, then 3 into 3, 9. So 9 will be replaced with this percentile D. So immediately in the black screen, message will be displayed, enter 9 elements. Just for one example I give, enter 9 elements, right? For that purpose only I have written. This statement also pure optional. But by writing this one, the program readability features will be improved. User can easily understand step by step what I will do in next, right? That's why I'm writing like this, right? Printf enter percentile D element to the NR, to the element, percentile D elements, right? Now for loop, for I equal to 0. I hope this for loop executions you have understood in the previous video. If you not so, then please refer the previous video of the two-dimensional array. Less than NR I plus plus, right? Bracket start. This first for loop is for row. Second for loop I am writing for column. J equal to 0. J less than NC. Okay, in every two-dimensional program, we are going to follow this kind of syntax only, for loop, this kind of. Everywhere, same kind of syntax, almost same kind of syntax is there. Don't be confused, right? So clearly observe this program and practice at least 2 to 3 times. Now see, scanf. Scanf percentile D, comma, ampersand, what is my array name? ARRAY, array name is array1 of I j, right? IJ, right? Immediately after that, so by scanf I will read one element to the array. So it will repeat NR into NC time. So NR into NC element, I can read to that matrix. So immediately after reading one element, I will check here. I will put on condition. Observe, if I equal to j. What is I? J. Index number. I for row index, j for column index. I told trace meaning is what? Row index should be equal with column index. So here that's why I have written a. If I equal to j, then immediately do what? Sum equal to sum plus a of I j. Okay, immediately that particular element, suppose that element what you enter, that element is entered in zero index, zero row index, zero column index, or one row index or one column index, or two row index or two column index, that means I equal to j. Immediately that particular value you add, you do summation for that, right? That's why I have written here. Okay, right? If I equal to j, then sum equal to sum plus 1. Then if I equal to not j, then that statement will be, if I not equal to j, if I not equal to j, then this statement will be not execute, right? Simple, very simple. After that, my second for loop is ended, and first for loop also ended. Second for loop, first for loop also ended here. Then I will write printf percentile d, sorry, trace is, result I will declare trace is percentile d, comma sum, because trace value I am storing in the sum variable here. Sum variable I have declared here to add those principal diagonal element. That's why I have taken sum. You can take any other variable also. Trace equal to 0 also you can take, or as equal to 0 also you can take. Any variable, suitable variable you can take here. It is not compulsory that sum you have to take only, right? Now see, observe, sorry, semicolon is outside. Now else bracket close. This is else bracket close. So this is if started, if close. This is second for loop started, second for loop close. This is first for loop started, first for loop close. This is else started, else close. After else close, immediately gets ch function and program main function close. Observe all definite. Any error? Two error. Where is the error? A, undefined symbol A. Where is the A? Oh, array name is not A, right? array1, right? All definite. One more error is there. Unexpected. It's already there, right? That's right. Oh, sorry. All definite. Now see, no error, right? Let me save this program first. So this is my program. Around 15-20 lines are there in the program. Save as. I'm giving here the program name. Suppose array3, right? Array3 I'm giving. What happened? 1 minute, guys. System gets stopped. 1 minute, 1 minute. Why it is stopped? Okay, now it is worked, right? So this is my program. So system hanged for few seconds. So right, I saved in array3. Alt F9. Any errors? No error. Control F9. What is asking, sir? Immediately enter number of row and column. Suppose I am entering number of row is 3 and number of column is 2. Right? NR value is 3, NC value is 2. So if NR value 3, 2, that means it is not equal. So it is not a square matrix. So trace is not possible. See, NR and NC value should not be different. Immediately message will be given. Message displayed here. So user can understand, okay, I have done the mistake. I have to give the NR and NC value same. So immediately once again control F9. Okay, NR value 2, NC value 2. See, what is enter 4 elements, right? Enter 4 elements. I'm entering 4 elements. Suppose one element is 5, 6, 7 and 8, right? 4 elements I enter. Observe, trace is 13. Okay, trace is 13. Okay, so here while I'm entering I'm not entering in the matrix format. In a one line 5 6 7 8 I enter. Okay, observe here. I'm also entering in a row wise. Okay, observe. So here enter. Here I'm using slash n. Okay, alt F9, control F9. Now see, and number of row is 3. Suppose column is 3. Now see, enter 9 element. I'm entering 9 element. Observe 5 0 5. So this is one row. Now we enter 6 1. Suppose 6. This is second row. Okay, one more row. Suppose 4 2 2. Right? Now 9 element I enter. First row 3 element, second row 3 element, third row also 3 element. Sir, what is the trace here? Sir, principal diagonal element, which is 5 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, 5 plus 1 plus 2. Okay, let me change this value 3. Suppose confusion, 2 are there na, so 3. So what is the value? 5 plus 1 plus 3. 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 3 is 9. Observe, printed on a trace is 9. So like this, the program is going to be executed. Simple logic I have used, and for shape side, I have kept these statements. These statements I have kept for shape sides. Right? I hope this trace program is clear to all of you. So in the next video, I will do few more programs on this two-dimensional array, so that the topic become very clear for you. Right? So till then, you take care and bye.